Good morning. Welcome back to the Blue Lounge. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a blessed morning. Welcome back to the was it the fourth transfer update show. This is our fourth episode in our weekly series. Guys, I have with me, as always, Andreas. We're going to be discussing all the major Chelsea news, Chelsea transfer developments. We're going to be looking at the Caicedo situation. We're going to be looking at Ryan Shirky, Christian Pulisic, and also Paulo Dybala. These are the four main players that will be addressed in today's video. So make sure you go grab a snack, grab a drink, get yourself comfortable. We're going to have a good discussion, and I hope you guys do enjoy this program, this show. Before I say hello to Andreas, I know he's waiting for me to say hello. Before I say hello to Andreas, do me a favor, subscribe to the Blue Lounge if you're new, and if you do subscribe, turn that bell notification button on, and I very much appreciate you hitting the like button on this video. Andreas, good morning. How are you? How you doing?
Good morning, good morning. I'm good. Looking forward to another episode as always, so ready.
Before we actually start this episode, I just want to say this. Thank you to everyone who watched the last show, and for all of the people who did smash that like button, and for all the people who did subscribe from the last show. It was fantastic. Much love, much respect to all of you. And if this is your first show, if this is your first episode, do the same. Smash that like button and subscribe. Andreas, brother, we have been hearing a lot of what's the word here? Recycled news when it comes to the Moses Caicedo situation. From what we understand, from what the the Fabrizio Romanos of this world, the Ben Jacobs, and everyone else have been saying, it does look like the next 24 to 48 hours are crucial. Chelsea are in direct talks with Brighton. Can you give us an insight to what is actually going on right now with respect to Moses Caicedo?
So the clubs are speaking uh, directly. They want Chelsea want the player so much and are pushing to the player, but on their terms. They don't want to overspend. They don't want to go over the 100 million pound mark. Brighton are still at that point that they say we want the same amount of money that Arsenal pay for Declan Rice. Chelsea say no, we are not going this high. So maybe something around 80 million is better. They are saying to the club, but the clubs Brighton still stand on their price and don't want to short it down. But it's also important to say that it's only Chelsea for Caicedo right now, because Caicedo made it clear some weeks ago that he had his priority to join Chelsea. He wanted only Chelsea as a priority. So that's why Chelsea now have exclusively talks. It's only Chelsea speaking with Brighton, and that's why also Chelsea feel no pressure. They are more relaxed about the deal, and that's why also they are taking a bit longer for the deal, because they know that no other club is going to jump in for a deal right now, because Chelsea have first priority of the deal. It's a little bit quiet now. It's a little bit quiet now, but that's because Chelsea don't want to tell media everything was happening. But it's talks happening club to club, and probably at the end of the week we're going to know more about it. But Chelsea are really confident of getting it done, because he's top player, top priority for Pochettino, and top priority for the club this summer.
You know, this thing about Chelsea keeping it quiet. We did notice a change in their approach for Moses Caicedo, as opposed to other transfers that they have gone for in the past. And I'm talking about the new ownership. You know, Todd Bowley and Igwali.
Mm.
It does seem to be quite hush hush. It's reminiscent of the old way of Chelsea. Under Marina Granovkaia, Roman Abramovic. A lot of the actual hard work that was being done in a very secretive manner. We're starting to see Todd Bowley and Iqbali go into that kind of approach. Would you say that is the case?
Yeah, they are going with a little bit different uh, types of approaching deals. They are a little bit more patient, I would say, and they don't want to get over the limit so much. They are more limited in what they are going to give players in wages and what they are going to pay players in prices. But it all depends on the profile of the players, where the players play in the position. So yeah, slightly different.
All right. Do you think I mean, you said by the end of this week. So I think Chelsea are aiming to have Moses Caicedo join the squad for the preseason tour, right? I mean, that's probably the aim.
That's what they are aiming for, but it's no guarantee because it's taking a little bit of time, because it's still no close agreement between the clubs yet. It can really go quickly if Chelsea put in a bid a little bit more than 80 million. Then we just see it go more smoothly and quicker, and then we will see already a deal will be agreed very quickly, and then he's already at the club. But it's going to take some time because at the moment Chelsea are still holding out for not to pay more than 80 million, maybe 85 million pounds maximum as of now. So it's just taking a little bit of time.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We still have to discuss Ryan Shirky and Dybala, but I want to speak a little bit about Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic is a player that has been approached by two clubs, Olympique Lyonnais and also AC Milan. From what we've read so far, it does look like he wants to go to AC Milan. This is his, his favorite destination rather than to France. Two bids have been submitted from AC Milan. I think they offered 12 initially, and then they increased it to 22 when Olympique Lyonnais offered, I think, 25 million euros. Is this deal about to happen? Is Christian Pulisic about to go to AC Milan? How far along is this deal?
You know, when we were reporting on the first bid was rejected, I was told that a bid of around 20 million euros was something that Chelsea would find acceptable. But then you saw already Lyon moving in with a 25 million euro bid, and then Chelsea felt maybe we can squeeze out a little bit more out of AC Milan for a deal. But it was never a transfer for Lyon to do, because Christian Pulisic made it so clear that he only wanted AC Milan. He had already agreed personal terms with the club, and he only wanted to join them. It was no Christian Pulisic didn't even want to discuss with Leo for any transfer. So he is really close, and it's really looking in that direction that he's going to be an AC Milan player really soon.
Really soon. Okay, fine, fantastic. We'll leave Dybala to the end. I want to talk a little bit about Ryan Shirky first. Ryan Shirky has been compared to one of our greatest players, one of our legends. He's been compared to Eden Hazard in the way that he dribbles, he carries the ball, the way that he attacks the defenders. He is also a player that Chelsea are looking at. But from what I understand, it isn't, as Romano says, concrete yet. Can you give us what you know in regards to this particular player?
It's no talks between any clubs or anything. I think Chelsea firmly spoke with his agent a little bit if he would be open of the idea of joining the club, and it's not something really much happening right now. But of course, he's one of the players Chelsea are thinking about together with Gabri Veiga and some other targets. But he's definitely one to look out for because he is appreciated by important people inside Chelsea board. So he's one to look out for. And also something that's important to say is that the player also made it quite clear that he also is totally open to join Chelsea. So it's something that could be more progressing later down the line in the window, because now Chelsea have all their attention on Moises Caicedo.
Okay, so he's a work in progress. Let's watch the space and see what happens.
Yeah, it's nothing advancing. It's nothing happening right now. But just let us watch the space a little bit, wait a little bit, and then something might happen after the Caicedo deal. But also keep an eye on Gabri Veiga because he's also really appreciated by Chelsea board.
In regards to Dybala, we know Mauricio Pochettino is a fan of Dybala. Mauricio Pochettino is an Argentine, so is Dybala.
Mm.
We have heard rumors, we've heard talk, nothing, concrete. But is there something to this? I mean, 12 million euro release clause isn't all that big. I mean, could Chelsea be entertaining this type of bid?
I think it's something that again they are discussing a little bit. He's not maybe the normal profile that they would go for, because Chelsea now looking at players more like 2022 around that age bracket. But he's definitely a player that has a lot of attributes and a lot of things that Mauricio Pochettino would like in his team. He's a versatile player. He can play as an attacking midfielder. He can even play as like a second striker if he wants to play two strikers up front together with Abruzza or a Jackson. So he's a very good player to have in the squad. He can even play on the wings. Chelsea have been discussing, been thinking about, again, nothing concrete happening, but something that we can maybe talk a little bit more about next week, and maybe we will know something more at that point, because it's still really, really early stages. Again, on this player, I think he's someone that is dreaming on a Premier League move. He wanted a Premier League move a long time ago. I remember Arsenal, even Chelsea was even interested in the player a few years ago. Tottenham. So he's a good player and something to look out for as well.
Talking about Argentine players, and I know that we didn't say we're going to talk about this, but he just popped into my head when I was thinking about Dybala. Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah.
Is that a player that is potentially on our radar? I mean, we've heard rumors.
Mauricio Pochettino would love him. He would love him. But after now, Chelsea and Inter had some discussions. They know that he is not for sale, and Lautaro Martinez is also open of staying. If Chelsea would do something crazy later down the road in this window, then something might happen, because I think also the player would be attracted to a move to Chelsea. But as of now, it's really quiet. They like him, but also higher people in Chelsea than Mauricio Pochettino. If you talk not even about Winstanley and those kind of people, if you talk more like Todd Boehly and Egbali, they even know that he's going to be way, way expensive, especially when they know that they're going to sort out their midfield and then also look out for a goalkeeper. Not yet. We don't know yet if it's going to be a first goalkeeper or a second. Now it looks more likely for a second goalkeeper, because Pochettino is open to having Kepa as first goalkeeper next season. So it's something that's not a priority for now, but we can always see what's going to happen. And also, if you look at Dybala, he's going to cost 10 times less than Lautaro Martinez. Maybe they see him as a more attractive player, and maybe do as well as Lautaro Martinez in Pochettino's Chelsea team.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, Andreas, thank you for the insight. I mean, there's a lot that is going on right now, but I think preseason is about to start. I mean, preseason has started, but the fixtures are about to start, and I think we're going to see more movement and more direct action, more assertive action being taken by Chelsea and other clubs when it comes to the transfer window. Andreas, you know what? I'm really happy to have had you on this morning. It's been a great show. Thank you very much for your time, brother.
Thank you so much for having me. And as always, guys, just want to say, smash that like button. As always, smash that like button.
Smash it. But when you click it once, because if you click it twice, it's going to go to like to unlike. So just click it once. But smash that like button, and thanks to everyone who's been watching these episodes. We really appreciate your support, and share this video with your friends, and and your socials. Share it and get the video seen by as many people as you can. Guys, thank you very much. Andreas, thank you very much. We will be back next week with an update to all of the latest transfer news, transfer developments. So make sure you guys tune in next week. Andreas, my brother, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.